Nice, so we've made it.
Yeah,
The King Eddy.
Really nice place. Got a good vibe to it. Nice
It's
open concept.
beautiful location.
Yeah. Everywhere we go seems to have cool artwork.
Yeah, this is cool artwork. Right downtown in the market. The weather.
Oh yeah. No, today we got blessed.
We're here.
Apparently we're supposed to get like a fake spring, then it's gonna get cold again, and then it's gonna be actual spring, is what they're saying.
Well, this is a whole lot better than when we left.
Yeah. Damn,
All day breakfast.
They got options here, man.
Eggs Benedict, brunch sandwiches, brunch sides and extras, chicken, burgers, hot dogs and dinner favorite, shakes.
Strippers and fries.
Strippers? Where'd you see strippers? Aren't we
NFC strippers
isn't the
and
strip
fries.
joint just, we're real close to the strip joint, aren't we?
Very close.
Right there.
You can smell the perfume from here.
I feel like we are within a rock's throw of,
that street right there.
what's the name of that strip club?
Fairfax.
Oh yeah,
Fairfax.
that's right.
Oh yeah, that one that I've never heard about before. It's in.
Now that everybody in Ottawa knows where we're at.
Yeah. Brunch aside.
So I lost some weight, buddy.
No, you can see it instantly.
I think it was the stress.
Instantly.
Yeah. I didn't sleep for like 48 hours after the event. I couldn't even walk. Is how sore I was.
Fuck.
On Monday when we're getting ready to the plane, I felt like such a gimp. I'm like, Jody's just fine, right? And I'm like, I'm struggling.
Yeah, I seen you posted a video, and when you're at the airport, you're like, I'm pretty beat up.
I'm really struggling.
Yeah.
I'm struggling just to make it through the airport. Rough, man. Thankfully, on the flight home, it was a pretty empty flight, and I was able to lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I may have died if I had a seat in my original seat. I was in the middle.
Yeah.
I might have died.
I seen you got sorted out there. They
Yeah.
gave you emergency exit seats.
Emergency exits on the way over, but on the way back, we were tight. But then the flight was empty. So, yeah. So after we took off, yeah.
Nice. Well, you got lucky in that regard then.
So we got 6 weeks, 5 days, and 5 weeks.
Yikes.
So I got to get back up to 300 for the big righty.
When are you gonna start? When are you starting to push again?
Right now.
Right now. Like literally
Today.
double dip in King
Today.
Eddy. Maybe we'll go next door,
Yeah.
eat some pizza too
Yeah,
there,
let's
just to
do
keep
it.
it massive.
Yeah, let's do it. I think I'm just gonna kind of coast in real nice to this one. Done a lot of work and already started my taper. I'm already cutting my reps. I've switched to both arms to pretty much. I'm just all in on the right. Man, they got a lot of tasty looking stuff here. You know, I see they got pancakes here.
Ooh. They'll get you some pancakes, obviously. Oh, they got chicken and waffles here too. If you're in a chicken and waffle type mood.
Okay, well, for sure I'm getting a banana milkshake.
Oh, they got milkshakes? Yeah. We gotta get some shakes.
Banana milkshake, and this is gonna be, I think, a big carb load.
You're gonna be falling asleep on the ride home.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
All this shit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna load up on the carbs. Yeah, French toast with berries, whipped cream, and syrup.
Damn.
I mean,
some French toast.
I could just make myself happy. Normally, I'm always thinking like, a nice balanced set of macros, some good protein, but
some French toast.
I mean, that might be real tasty. If we do the French toast and the milkshake, I'm fully carb maxing. Let's have an extra long practice tonight. Hey, did you see the Arnolds?
I didn't actually. I didn't see any of the.
Do you know Andrew Jacked?
No.
He won it this year. He's incredible. The dude is an absolute freaking monster. Absolute titan. Great, big, tall, just perfect human being. I'm just getting fat.
I voted Ottawa's best breakfast sandwich by Ottawa Magazine, so I don't think I can go wrong with that.
There we go.
Let's talk about our match a bit with our boy VITALI.
Yeah.
When your hand first connected with VITALI's, what did it feel like?
Honestly, it felt pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it did. Surprisingly, right away, just the way we slipped, I felt as though I was on top.
Yeah.
you know. And when the other person's slipping underneath me, right away I'm like, okay, this is great. And I thought my hand stacked up not too bad against his. I felt like the first round that we had, I thought I got a pretty decent start. I thought it was pretty neutral, but just, you know, the more he committed, the more we adjusted, the more it balanced out, just the more that shoulder crept in and isolated my arm. And I tried to keep going with that. But really, I mean, when you added up, you know, his top roll and his flop against my singular, because it's real hard for me left-handed to kind of do this move and then switch to another. I kind of get stuck in like single moves left-handed. And I kind of, you know, I'm running that king's move. I'm trying to tire him out. You know, I'm doing false starts to try.
I see you pulling all the tricks.
I'm trying to foul off the back and get restarts, just anything I can to kind of put more fatigue into him. But it's really not working out. You know, it's like for everything I'm trying, he's kind of got an answer and it's just kind of getting away from me.
What do you feel your biggest obstacle in the match was?
My ability to pull inside with control is the biggest thing. Like I felt that I could take his wrist, but I had no ability to kind of like close in on his arm. Like it's just I took his hand and then like I've taken his hand, but now I can't kind of get into his arm. And for me to get onto his arm, I had to surprise him, which I did the one time.
Oh yeah, you got in there good.
Did the one time. It's kind of like the gig was up. I think I got in there another time or two, but
yeah, you did, yeah.
But the thing is he became more aware of it and he was able to kind of counter it. I think, you know, best case scenario with the match left-handed, I think I maybe could have got one. Like if I had taken all the information that I learned, and I think if round one, if I had a really blasted top roll and really quickly gone for it, I might have been able to get one. And but Vitali's got a lot of answers. He's really good. I'm not heartbroken. Like I'm not like losing sleep over it. I'm just losing sleep because I'm so sore. Like, oh my God, it's so sore.
Do you think if you had 6 months dedicated to just your left hand, do you think you could solve the puzzle that's Vitali?
I think that he's the favorite left-handed against probably everybody right now.
Yeah, so how does his left hand stack up with the other super heavyweights in the division that you felt?
Well, we've seen him with Camille, and quite honestly, I think that Camille is probably his most difficult matchup. I believe
he
that.
had a great match against Michael Todd. He really...
Oh, so smart.
Michael, he couldn't do anything.
Really, really impressive day for Camille. Like, I thought that Camille, like, and it was so wild. So I'm in the back, and I'm like trying to make bets, and I'm so sure that Michael's gonna win. I'm so sure.
I remember you thought he was.
Oh, I thought for sure. I thought guaranteed Michael's got this match, and so all the athletes in the back, and I'm throwing out bets. I'm like, nobody taking it, and then Camille has that crazy. They have this crazy round one where Camille is being patient and waiting. And what do you know? He wins it. And I'm like, that's still on the table. Anybody want it? Nobody took it. And then the second round starts, and it's just looking worse and worse. And and I'm like, bets off the table. But I think that
bets are
I don't
off.
think anybody thought he was going to do that well. For me, it was the breakout performance of the event. Like Camille is
him and Bogdan. I'd say him and Bogdan had
Yeah.
really good matches.
Yeah. For sure, Bogdan and Nugo's match was very wild. Like I honestly think you could run that match back.
Yeah.
And I think it was weird that Bogdan kept on hooking him, and you know the reffing was for sure, you know, just a real tough match, and you know it was decided a lot by fouls, and you never like to see that. And I think if that match got cleaned up, I think it could look different potentially. But in my opinion, the athlete that took the most steps forward, like who raised their stock, is Camille. Yeah. But like left-handed supers, I mean, Daddy can, Daddy Can's really interesting too. I mean, Daddy Can's been killing it, and Daddy Can smoked Camille. And a lot of people who are in the know, like a lot of people who know arm wrestling and have the inside, a lot of guys say that Daddy Can's the guy. I've heard a lot of people say Daddy Can is actually the dude right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means that him and VITALI have had some practice or something where Daddy Can beat the piss out of him. I can only suspect. But he could be the guy as well. But for me, my left hand it's still not my main focus. I mean, I'm just trying to be the best I can and somehow win a world title. And I do think that my best shot at that is always going to be my right hand, you know, whether it's in the open or in a category. I mean, I just think the right hand's cooler too, you know.
Well, so is the left arm still a mission for you, or are you focusing back on your right-handed dominance?
That's the thing. So when presented with an amazing opportunity, you know, you have to take it. Yeah. But you know, since the loss, I have shifted. Like, I'm probably doing about 15% training left-handed, and the rest is all right.
Yeah, all the macros are going into righty.
Everything's shifting back to the right, and I think that pumpkin training is a very interesting thing. You know, a lot of people knock it, but I've been training for a long time, and there's something to it, you know.
Well, was it 4 full years of
pumpkin? I think it was five and a half, yeah. And the thing is what people have to understand is people talk about perfect world and like perfection, and this is just crazy. Like, you only have so much time, you only have so much energy to work with, and I think that you win in life by doing really, really good at one thing. You know, and arm wrestling, to say I want to be good at arm wrestling, well, you could shrink that down, you know? Like, for sure, if you wanted to be great at arm wrestling, you could be great at arm wrestling, but if you say I want to be as best as I can be in one arm, then you're probably going to do better by just training in one. So I am going to shift back a little bit because I haven't given up on, you know, the dream of being the best in arm wrestling, and it's so hard to do with two arms. It's way harder.
Yeah.
And that's why it's cool that VITALI might be able to do it.
His left and his right are a lot closer than your left and your right.
For sure.
And judging by that match, does that give you a lot of optimism for your right-handed match coming up with him?
I think that it's going to be close, really. Like, I like to say, oh, I'm going to kill him, and it's just, I have to think realistically. I think if I can get hand control on his left, there's a very high probability that I'll also get hand control on his right. But it's then from there, does my arm have enough? And I think it does, because I can come forward, no problem. Like, if I'm in a top roll left, I get kind of stuck. But right-handed, I can flow in.
The world is your oyster.
Yeah,
right?
so I'm optimistic. It certainly didn't make me think, oh, this is going to be easy, and it certainly didn't make me think it's impossible. You know, I've made adjustments in my training, and I've cut the left hand out, so that shows you that I'm taking it super serious. You know, Can't wait, buddy. Five weeks, 5 days.
I'm very much looking forward to it. Especially
you coming?
I'm coming. I'm not going to miss this one for sure.
Austria was completely crazy.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I'm not going to forget. You know, I'm standing there, and they're getting me ready to walk towards that stage, and I'm looking around. I'm looking all around.
What a crowd!
And I've been arm wrestling a long time. I never seen anything like that before.
Dude, I knew it was big, but when they actually expanded and showed like the audience in the arena and how it all looked, what a immaculate setup. Was that possibly the best event ever done in arm wrestling?
Best one. So from my perspective, like, I think the stream went perfect. From my perspective, the show went perfect.
Everything seemed very
smooth.
smooth.
I thought so. I said that to the team afterwards. I'm like, man, it was perfect, guys. And some people said, yeah, took us 22 tries and now he did it. But some of the guys were still, oh, there was little things. You guys didn't see them. But, and you know, the thing is moving forward, they're going to keep on improving things. I know that they're going to keep on making it better for fans, I think that the format's going to change. I know that they're looking at stuff to make it even better.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Always pushing the envelope.
Yeah, whether it's, you know, little evolutions with the rules, which they did, I think, you know, well, and I think in terms of layout, I think they're going to keep tightening that up too. I think that they're going to do more and more whenever they can. It's going to be a surround of the stage, and I think that I think that they might move to one referee. I've heard rumblings of that. The PAL used to do that.
Yeah.
And I think for a sports that's this small, you know, every angle is so important. You don't want to cut off any angle for anybody. Yeah. So, and man, as crazy as Austria was, I think Germany's gonna be even crazier.
Yeah.
I feel that with FIBO being just down the road.
Yeah.
You know, so we already got this massive fitness gathering. That's just, I think it's 38 kilometers, you know, and Saturday, I mean, I think that a lot of people are going to be talking about the event, and then it's a half-hour drive over to Wuppertal.
Easy.
Yeah, and I think the German people love arm wrestling, and the fact that we got Leonidas, you know, who's, you know, Germany's #1 guy, and
yeah, he has a great following over there.
Yeah.
It seems.
And they got a bunch of young
It
Germans.
seemed like Germany is really supporting him.
Oh, as they should.
Yeah.
As they should. You know, I pulled him after the event. Oh my God.
Yeah, Brian's. I mean, again, Brian seems to have been pretty consistent, but I think he's gonna have a tough match.
This is a really tough match.
It'll be his hardest match, obviously.
Hardest match.
Of Brian's career that he's had, but
100%.
what is it? Is this Brian's third super match?
So, Brian's first match was against Eddy.
Yeah.
And that was incredible.
Awesome match.
And then his second match was against Brandon Allen.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Which honestly, I thought he was the underdog in that.
Yeah.
And again, it just showed power sometimes is a big X factor.
Yeah, that competitive spirit, you know, him finding a way. Like, he found a way in that match, you know. He went into it kind of thinking one thing, and the answer was holding on and, you know, just...
Javelin.
But Brian's got that. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, he can do stuff like that, which makes it really interesting. I think that everybody sees Brian's talent, and they're not protecting him, that's for sure.
No.
Like, this is not let's give Brian Shaw a nice match to pad his resume.
No, they're throwing him in the mix.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I think is the best thing for him, really, because if he wins, incredible.
Yeah.
An incredible victory for Brian. And if he loses, that's probably actually the best thing for him. If he's going to stick around, you know, this will really test him and to see, because nobody gets the top typically with, like, the loss is coming for everybody.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a wild one for Leonidas too, because, you know, he's going up against Brian Shaw, like arguably one of the strongest human beings to ever exist.
Yeah.
You know, who's now, you know, looking at arm wrestling.
It's so crazy, and our whole existence to just think that we have a Brian Shaw in our lifetime. I'm definitely looking forward to getting over there and mixing up with some of the guys.
Yeah.
But I'm also looking forward to mixing up with a couple of ale and some schnitzel. You know what I mean? I've heard good things.
There's no place like Germany.
Yeah.
I love that country.
Have you been to Oktoberfest?
I have.
You arm wrestled.
Buddy.
You were there arm wrestling
Buddy.
at freaking Oktoberfest.
I vow to make it to Oktoberfest every year, and I don't. But if you can ever go, and I don't even drink really. I mean, but I did there.
Yeah. One in Oktoberfest.
Totally did.
You know?
Man, I remember dancing on the tables and falling down, and just so much fun, man. Like, I've gone to Oktoberfest a couple times.
Nice.
I went when I was young. I was a soldier, and I had an R&R. I was passing through Oktoberfest, and hit it then. But yeah, when I went a few years ago, Man, it's just so many people. There's so many drunk people.
A lot of opportunity.
You've never seen so many drunk people
A
in
lot of
one
opportunity
place.
with that many inebriated people.
Oh, perfect for arm wrestling. And every table is an arm wrestling table.
Yeah.
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 Uh-oh.
Oh, what do we got here?
A little something. Oh, shit.
Here we go. Here we go. Stuff's rolling in already.
All right. Oh, that little Bria calzone.
Oh, I'm getting warmed up already. I better slim down.
What is this here? We got,
Good. That looks
We have to get a little shot here.
Man, that is a good looking pizza.
That's what she said.
Let's see the other one.
Let's see what else we're working with here. Boom.
Oh, these are
Jeez.
Oh, I'm getting so excited. Man, have I missed these, B?
Uh-oh. It's go
What
time.
were we doing being away? Why did
Yeah.
we ever leave this city?
Excellent.
B?
I don't know. They're very good to us
Never
here.
go anywhere. Hey?
Well, it's a good little
Cheers,
appetizer
buddy.
to get things
Hey, wait,
going.
Wait. So this is the orange one?
I don't know actually.
I think this one's orange.
It's
Wait.
two of them are.
Whichever one has two of them, that's the orange one.
Okay.
So that's banana then. This is orange.
Ah.
Yeah.
Orange creamsicle.
All right.
Banana.
All right. Give it a gander.
OHH.
Cheers. OHH. Very nice.
I can die happy. Buddy, I hate to do like something weird, but you really,
Yeah.
you should really try.
Give it a little gander here.
Banana, you can't go wrong with banana.
Yeah.
But
That
yeah.
is nice though.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There
Oh
we
geez.
go. Look
We're
at
trying the
this.
pancakes as well.
Oh, might as well.
These are amazing.
Oh
And
man.
the nachos.
You know, I don't think I've
Jeez.
been this happy when we've had our orders come out in a long time.
Jeez. Here we go.
Okay. Man.
Excellent.
Pancakes, pizza.
We're in pretty good shape.
Orange creamsicle. This is really something special.
Yeah.
This
No,
creamsicle.
you're a big fan of milkshakes. I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah. That's really good. You know,
Been having a shake all day.
if I could only eat one thing, it might be orange creamsicle milkshake for the rest of my life. I knew I needed this.
Glory.
Oh,
Morning
wow.
Glory. I heard this
Yeah.
is our best sandwich here.
Yeah, well, this is our best breakfast sandwich.
Excellent.
Just the morning glory with home fry.
Wow. Wow.
Damn.
Wow. Right there. Right there.
Right there.
And a mix of maple syrup.
Lovely. Of course, his favorite here. By the gallon for.
Yeah, by the gallon.
I feel like I allowed myself to really indulge
Yeah.
today. You know,
We-
normally I wouldn't be ordering a stack of pancakes at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but it just feels really right today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total. You wanted to bring it over?
Yeah. You want me to pour it for you, or do you guys want to pour it yourself?
Oh, I might as well get the big pour here. You clearly got the biceps for it.
Very good.
Excellent. There, one more.
Wonderful.
Perfect. See that's what sets the service apart here. Excellent. Amazing.
Incredible.
Thank you so much. This is very exciting. Now we get to consume all this and turn it into power.
Yeah. Yeah. Pure fire for this evening. Big win. I'm always thinking, what do I need to eat
Excellent.
to like, you know, grow big and strong? And I think that sometimes you just have to eat what's the tastiest.
Yeah. Everything. Anything that's tasty, just for mass consumption. These French toasts are fantastic. It's gonna be hard to jump around here. The way of the snake.
Yeah.
Damn, even that's snaking right here. Should we? Is that a sign that we should maybe try some of this?
It
Here?
like kind of presented itself to us, didn't it?
Here, I'll take some of the sauce here. I'll dip that in
So
there.
what is this?
This is a Bria calzone, so I think it's you take a bit of a dip in the sauce here, and then you get it in the hatch.
Oh yeah, that's good. balance out some of that carb with some protein. This is really healthy stuff.
This is like a giant Bria taco calzone, but this dough is very, very nice, light, crunchy, fantastic.
Yeah, great crunch.
That sauce there too, that Bria sauce is very nice.
You know, when you're eating apples,
Yeah,
for me, so much of eating a good apple is about the crispness of it.
yeah,
This, it does have a beautiful texture.
yeah, very, very nice texture.
Super crunchy.
Not greasy at all.
So this is from Little Z's next door.
Yeah,
Nice pizzeria joint. So it's the same group. This two
same
both.
group, yeah. So we got the calzone and the pizza from Little Z's, and then we got the breakfast from King Eddy's. And the shakes, of course, which are fantastic. Fantastic milkshake. I think we're blessed. How do we do good milkshakes here?
Yeah. I don't remember if I've ever had an orange creamsicle though. You know, I'm 51. Well, actually, no, I'm 51. I'm not even 51. I'm 50. I'll be 51 just after Germany. But, you know, I got damage, you know, like from my service, you know, from years of being an idiot. But somehow I hold on to the belief that in some way I'm still getting better at the same time. It's interesting. I have different pulls, you know, and victory and loss certainly influence those things, you know, like when you're losing, when you think you should win, that can mess with you a bit. The thing is the left, you know, I wasn't really tied to the win. I knew it was awesome, but the right hand, I am tied to it.
Oh yeah.
I want that win, and I feel I should win. Giannis asked me a similar question. Giannis came over, and Ermy's like, "Do you still get nervous, Devon?" And I'm like, "Well, you know, everything's more structured, and I kind of know what to expect." And Giannis is like, "Or do you feel nervous because it might be one of your last times at this level?" And I'm like,
I remember that.
I'm like,
Yep.
buddy, I'm like, Giannis, come on, man, you're not that much younger than me. But, you know, life has many chapters, and I love competing. I really love it. And, you know, Jody sometimes is like, Devon, she's like, you should think about maybe not having it be everything. Because for me right now, competitive arm wrestling is like, I think about it basically from morning till night.
Yeah.
But, you know, when the loss to VITALI, I think it just makes me respect them more. I think it just makes me have to adjust more, fine-tune my training even more, understand how big of a match it is, and I have to come in so healthy. You know, I have to come in just my very best effort. Best ever. Man, these are good.
Yeah. Dude, this breakfast sandwich is real nice too. Whatever sauce it's got going on.
These pancakes were just exactly what I needed.
Yeah. Did you order? You ordered the French toast or the pancakes?
But I didn't
We
even
ended
know
up-
you had pancake options. It's like she read my mind.
She knew what you really wanted.
She did. She did. She really did.
Well, the French toast was great. Everything. Bria taco, fantastic. The voted best breakfast sandwich, I can see why. These freaking Bria taco things, fire. We should get a little involved in the pizza there. Should we try a little slicey? Which one do you want to try?
Let's see. I like a nice thin crust like this.
Yeah.
This is like
Different style, that nice, no
elegant.
flop.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Give
buddy.
it a gander.
A lot of flavor.
Great
A
taste.
lot of flavor in that. That's a great pizza. I like this. Beautiful. Beautiful pizza. Now that's a good pizza, but I'll tell you, this is an extraordinary pizza.
Yeah.
To me, this is real good. I've had many pizzas like this. Like that's a really good pizza.
Yeah.
But this is like
Extra.
Yeah. I would get this one every time, I think. Did you know that I joined the military because of the food, really? That's like why
I've heard
Yeah.
this. I've heard this before.
Yeah. So, you know, it was all the mess food for me for so many years. That'd be a funny one sometime.
Oh, I can imagine.
And we could go into a mess review.
up in the old base in Wawa,
Yeah.
in the mess hall. Actually, was your base was here in Ottawa, no? Or were
Yeah.
you were in Ottawa, right?
Yep. But I was in Pet too.
But the JTF base is in Ottawa, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the JTF 2 is like it's as good as we have for operators tier 1. I guess like the thing that we would compare them to would be like Delta Force guys,
Yeah.
because I think Delta Force are tier 1 operators as well, right?
Absolutely.
I think they're like the best of that
Best.
they got, and then below them is like the SEALs and the Beret and shit. Like are SEALs tier 1 as well?
The different seals are like different levels,
Okay.
but the best seals are absolutely tier 1. But
Okay.
but you know, I think that Delta is widely
yeah,
considered.
it's-
Yeah. But we could maybe find out who had the best mess. Delta or our guys.
Who's eating better?
Yeah, who's eating better? So we normally try and figure out who's
Yeah,
getting the
that's a little
bill.
see-through here.
We play rock, paper, scissors and stuff, but we want you to pick a number between
1 and 10. Let's keep it realistic here.
1 and 10. And but don't let either
I
of
don't
us
want to
see.
see it. I don't want to see it.
Okay, I'll look away too. Okay, and whoever's closest to gets
Yeah.
is the other guy's paying the bill.
I
Should I
got
show the camera?
I got a good feeling for today. You can
Yeah,
show the
yeah,
camera
show
if
the
you want.
camera,
You
show
definitely
the
show the
camera.
camera. Here, does the winner go first or does the winner go first?
You want to go first?
8.
See, that's a terrible pick. That's a terrible, come on,
I thought
man.
it was it. I
Come
thought
on,
it was it.
You're really going 8?
It's my lucky number.
Oh man,
What do you got?
I'll go 7. Like, come on, 7 gives me all that.
I'm pretty open
B,
now.
really?
7? No
That's like
7?
almost like a. That's almost a pick like what's his name there? Fucking Georgie.
Camille?
That's almost a Georgie pick.
Camille
Remember
Georgie
Georgie
pick.
picked 10.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean 8 is. I mean unless it's an 8, 9, or 10.
I'm going
Gotta go lower.
3.
Well then I'm going 4.
Ding, 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 ding.
No! Oh God!
You should have made me go first. You should have made me go
I
first.
can't. I don't know what it is. I think this is getting rigged at some point here. I can't win. I'm gonna take a lap here. I'm gonna take a lap after that loss.
Okay.
I'll let you guys have an arm
let's see what
wrestle.
you got.
An arm wrestle.
Let's see what you got. Yeah. Oh, you're strong. You've been training. You are really good at this. Lindsay,
don't play with me.
I'm not that good. I
I'm not that.
pretend to be, but
Well, buddy, another one down, another stop on the road to getting massive. What do we think about our boy King Eddy here?
boom.
2
Incredible.
thumbs up. 2
So
thumbs
good.
up.
Creamsicle, pancakes, the most delicious pizza.
Yeah. You, anything you need, they got it here, and it's great.
Super happy. Super happy. Prime,
Now,
prime location. Should we go straight to club or should we?
Fairfax, or do we go see which hookers do we go see? We'll go see our hookers, I guess. Ottawa High Hookers coming at you.
pressure.
This is for everything. Come on, guys.
Hold on, Chopper. One. The strap.
This is for everything.
There you go, Chopper. So first and three. Go! Hit!